Hello, how are you today? Thank you so much for joining me at the channel here at the Art of the Oracle. We are doing another daily message using the Spirit Mama's Oracle. This is something that I got at a yoga center, and it was Victoria Nielsen and Tiffany Wilkes. Really beautiful messages coming there. Then we have the Sacred Creators by Chris and the same person that does the Light Seers Tarot, if you are familiar with that. So I think we need to dive right into the cards and see what the information is. I did hear that it was and I've said this a lot, how important it is to be aware of what's coming in, but there are like new awarenesses that are going to show up. And if we're open to that, it's almost like when you become aware of something that you've never been aware of before, and then you're like, holy cow, I didn't know that. And then like the floodgates open, and then all kinds of beautiful new insights will show up for you. But if you see this thing and you go, oh my gosh, that's not real or whatever, or are opposed to it, no right or wrong, no judgment about it, then it will come about a little bit slower. So it's not to say be gullible. If you're questioning anything, go within your heart. As we've been hearing, the importance of setting within our heart, being aware of our body, being aware of what is going on in the world around us right now, because it's about being present in the moment. And we've all heard that about the importance of awareness and presence, right? So let's see. Okay. The nurturing mother. Wow. I think, of course, all these cards are beautiful, but look at this. So this is a beautiful water element, and it speaks to me on a couple of different ways. One, you can see this feels like a third eye or throat chakra energy coming through, as well as possibly even the crown. And that's speaking of your truth, being able to say the things that are true for you without fear. And then going deep within the depth of your own soul, to open up your third eye or your pineal gland to be able to, what I'm hearing is like sweep away what perhaps has been sold or told to people at large, right? That we are limited beings. We are not. We are divine beings of love and light, and we have no constraints around us unless we have agreed to put them around ourselves. So if you're not feeling that you can receive or have the things that you want, it is something that you don't have to live with. It's about nurturing your own soul. And this is about feeling the nurturing energy of the mother. Obviously, the Mother Earth is mostly water. We're mostly water. And I've heard there's a wonderful woman by the name of Veda Austin who has been studying water for 10 or 15 years and communicating with the water. And she communicates all the time with the water. And because the earth is mostly water and we're mostly water, we can communicate on that depth, and we don't need a middleman to communicate with the oceans and the waters, because they're held within us. So the nurturing mother is Goddess Yamaya. Allow the goddess Yamaya, mother of all, to mother you. Beneath the ocean waves, she sits with the energy of Mother Moon upon her lap. Oh, that's the moon, not the earth. So that, is this very mysterious energy coming to light. She wants to remind you that, like the moon, you are beautiful in all your phases. Just because you're not currently shining at your brightest, it doesn't mean that you're not worthy. Right, like I was mentioning, like if something isn't quite working for you, or you feel like a victim of something, there's something within you that just needs to be released. And the more that you can allow your body to release things from the past, the more your trueness and your light shines. So we are all going through different phases of our life, of our healing, of our awareness of what is coming in. Now is the time to lean into your inner winter or dark moon to heal your energy. There's no shame in going inward and giving back to yourself. It is a necessary part of nature and life to take a break. So it's interesting because we're in winter for another few weeks. And so what that says to me is that now, you know, I feel like everything is going, the fire horse energy is fast, but to me, it's about our acceleration as well as the planetary acceleration. Not that things that are chaotic are going to get worse, although they might, but it's about our own awarenesses. So fill your cup up with sacred giggles. That's a beautiful way to think about it, right? So we all know how to laugh, although there doesn't seem to be a ton of fun things going on in the outer world. So sacred giggles to me is about these new awarenesses that you are having, the sacredness of it all, and being able to enjoy it, to have joy, because this yellow energy, it feels like joy. And this feels like a cup with infinite ability to flow into you. And the first thing I've noticed is the wholeness, both of these circles that are being represented here, both of the circles that hold all of us within, whether it's the moon, the sun, the earth. There's a reason why there's this infinite energy of wholeness, I think, that is what we are meant to be and to step into. And we've been subjected, I think, to a lot of things that have created disharmony within us, and that we have attached ourselves to things that don't matter, which is one of the reasons why, if you saw yesterday's message, it was about letting go of stuff around you in your world, physically, mentally, spiritually, because we have enough, right? We are whole in everything that we are, and it's time for us to see and feel that. So let's go to the light seers and ask for final messages, please. What does the light seers, what would they like to add to this daily message here? Yeah, I'm feeling like just pull out the yesterday, because all there is today, and step into the clarity of mind and spirit. Okay, are all these upside down? They are not. So we're going to take them right side up. We have the Six of Cups, the Five of Wands, and then the Ace of Swords. And look at this. This is something that I think we have had each day this week. I'm going to go ahead and move everything forward just a little bit so we can see everything. So we have this nurturing mother asking us to open up to the nurturing part of life, really. We are connected through the waters, and then in doing that, in our sacred cup, if you think about what is filling up your cup, if you filled up your cup with water, it's almost asking us to recognize the wholeness of what we are in a sacred way, and then to bask in the light and love, and to laugh, because laughter does raise your vibration. The 6 and then the 5. And so what it's showing me here is two things. 6 of Cups is, as you can see, it's after a great change, and you've come to see the path that you've been on and where you've been. It could represent somebody from the past coming back in for you. But if it does, I feel like the person or something from the past, maybe an idea, is bringing about a moment of conflict where you can see where you were and where you're going. And the two of them are no longer, you know, sometimes something comes from the past and you go, wow, I can't believe that that's what I used to love, or I used to, whatever it was, you know, fill in the blank. So this is like a decreasing of something from the past that has come in, and you no longer see perhaps how you relate. You don't relate anymore, or somebody's coming back in to reveal something for you. It's like they're just tapping in for a moment to reveal something from the past that had a conflict that has been within you. It's almost like an aha moment, because we have the Ace of Swords, and that's what the Ace of Swords is all about, is seeing something perhaps for the first time, something that you've never seen in that way before. And because these cards are preceding it, I really feel like you may have an awareness of something that used to be in your world coming back, and then you realizing, do I really want that in my life anymore? Because now is the moment, like we said yesterday, this was the main theme in yesterday's message, is to let go of that which is no longer you. The barefooted young man is connected with the earth, which is where we began. It's this, allow yourself to be nurtured, held in the beautiful waters. The waters are, to me, reminding me of how we all began in amniotic fluids, in the water of our mother. And this is about the inner, like the light of the moon, which is this divine feminine energy, but also a little bit of a mystery, right? So it's asking you to kind of dive into the mystery of you. And in the middle of all this, so all of these things that come back into your world at the last minute are trying to come back, like making the last pull, last effort to come back into your world. And where do you stand on that? It's time for you to see things in a new way, because you are leaving the old. You're no longer, you know everything, you've learned everything. So put all that into consideration when you're looking at either going back into a relationship or when you're going backwards for a review, because now is the time to let go of what doesn't serve you and move forward into this new stage, time, and place. So thank you so much for being here on the channel. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. And if it's your first time, I hope you'll hit the subscribe button. Until tomorrow, have an amazing day. Bye now.